You are absolutely allowed to want more for your life. It's so natural for you to desire to have more, experience more, be more, adventure more, explore more, because you're an evolutionary being, right? You're a soul here on an incredible journey through life to experience the fullness of your potential and the fullness of this wonderland that is life. And so you will never stop desiring more and different, because it is the very nature of your being. And so when you want to create change, it's so important to honor the yearning that you have, to listen to the call from within that is asking for more. And it is so natural. Who does not want more joy? Who does not want more love? Who is like, oh no, I've got enough joy, love, and magic, and success, and happiness, and all that stuff in my life? Why would you ever deny yourself more of beauty and goodness and fulfillment and purpose and completeness and experience and connection? You deserve all of it and more until the end of your times here on this planet. And the interesting thing is you are life itself. What is breathing you in this moment? What is beating your heart in this moment? Whatever you want to call it, we honor it by all names: God, divinity, creator, universe, life force, source energy. You are that embodied in human form. It is literally giving life to you. It wants to play with itself. Life wants to witness life. You are spirit, here to dance and play with the magic of creation. Why would you ever deny yourself the fullest, most uninhibited and expansive version of that? And the answer is, people deny it all the time. And there are very good reasons why human beings deny themselves the permission, the space, the time, the resources to create more of what they want, to create change, and to have it, and to soak it all up, and to dance with life in this way. And when you think about it, if you are a divine being, and you are a divine being, and you are life itself, you are one with everything, then if you're feeling stuck, you'd want to ask yourself, why am I stuck? Why do I not know what to do next for how to create change? Because if I am life itself, and I am expansive, and I am connected with everything, and there is no lack and there is no limitation, then there is something that I am missing here in my awareness. I'm not missing something inside of me. I'm missing something in my understanding of life and my understanding of who I am that is preventing me from tapping into all that is life, all that it has to offer. Nothing is being withheld from you, that is for certain. So, in this podcast episode, if you are ready for more in your life, buckle in. If you've noticed you're not progressing, you're unsure why you're stuck, and you don't know where to start to create change, I've got you covered. We're going to go through 4 logical steps that you need to take to create change, to bring more of whatever you want into your life: peace, abundance, magic, joy, opportunity, success, connection, anything. We're going to cover the most obvious starting step when you want to create change, and why most people are totally missing this, and they're not doing it despite it being so freaking logical. Number 2, we're going to cover the myth and misconception that has people stay stuck, stay in small self, what I call the small self, the suppressed self, not the expansive soul self. Why this also keeps people in victim mindset about not having what they want, and how easy it is to change this. Number 3, I'm going to give you a simple tip to help you create change rapidly so that you don't spin your wheels, tread water, or loop inside old patterns, which we can tend to do as human beings. And the last thing I'm going to give you is one powerful question you can ask yourself that will put you into targeted action today to generate more of what you want. With that said, let's get started.
You're listening to Practical Spirituality with B, the podcast with spiritual advice for your everyday life. helping you align with your soul so you can live with purpose, fulfillment, and magic. I'm Bernadette Logue. You can call me B, and I'm excited to share this episode with you.
Okay, welcome to this podcast episode. I'm so thrilled to be here with you. I've just had a very beautiful weekend here doing lovely, relaxing, fun things. I just saw the Mission Impossible movie. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. It was so fun. It was absolutely awesome. Been out walking, had myself a nice coffee today and feeling the good vibes of life as we get ready to dive into another week on this magical planet, on this ride called life. I'm very pleased to be here sharing with you today a really high level but really helpful roadmap to create change for yourself, okay? I am obsessed with how human beings operate from a psycho-spiritual perspective. We are spiritual beings, we're souls on a journey going through this world, having a life experience. We came for a very specific reason, and it was not to play small, okay? We've come here as souls with a unique plan and purpose, each of us, unique soul lessons to learn, a unique purposeful contribution to make, and our life from beginning to end, while it is your life from birth to death, it is also your soul journey, and it is playing out in the events of your life, the things that are happening to you and for you. All of your interaction with what you call life is one big classroom and soul lesson unfolding. Now, you came here to be expansive. You came for learning and you came for growth. You came for all the joy, all the love, all the success, all the magic. You did not come for suffering. You did not come for staying small. You did not come for suppressing yourself. And you did not come for having just a little bit of joy, just a little bit of something, just a little bit of positive change. You came knowing that you are divinity made manifest. You are a soul, which is an expression of the oneness, an expression of the universe, of divinity, of God. And that soul you are is poured into the body that you see looking back at you in the mirror. That is who you are. You are one with all of life itself. There is no separation. There is no you and me, over there, over here. There is nothing like that. That is the physical eyes and the tangible 3D reality. But the truth of your reality energetically is that everything is one and everything is connected. I am you, you are me. There is no over there and over here. Everything is one, okay? There is only here and now. There is only ever the present moment. There is no past. There is no future. You can't go and find it. You can't go and get it for me. The nature of reality is that everything is connected, everything is energetic, and everything is happening right now and only right now. And because you are connected to everything, you are one with it. So you are the joy, you are the love, you are the success, you are the relationships you want to attract, you are the abundance, you are the magic, you are the mystery, you are all of it. You don't need to resource up from somewhere out there. You don't need to get stuff out there. You need to understand that everything that you want is resourced from within you, because what created reality and created all of life as you know it created you, and it is literally inside of you. It is pumping the blood in your veins, it is breathing you, and it is beating your heart. You are a very powerful being. And, not but, and here is the kicker. You decided to sign up for a ride called life and to learn what it is to be a human being. You signed up knowing that you would probably forget how powerful you really are. And you signed up knowing that you were coming to master your own soul lessons, your own purpose, and how to work with energy in this world, how to stand up into your power, how to work in this 3D reality, how to play with life. Right? There's so many beautiful things that are going on right now. So you want something in your life, right? You want something, more health, more vitality, more love, more friendship, more connections, more intimacy, more career success, more career opportunities, more business success, more magic, whatever it is, more adventures, more travel, you name it, more stuff. If that's what you're into, cool. How do we go from where you are now to having more? And I would just say this, you wouldn't be here listening to this episode if it was just about, well, I don't know what to do. Because anyone can Google how to how to get more something, and you can get some starting points and you can make some logical decisions to go and physically move your body to start to generate and create more things if you're just being logical about it. But what stops us from doing that? What stops you from just tomorrow morning or today opening your front door, walking out into the world and going for gold, going like really going at it? Create whatever you want, do whatever you want, sing your little heart out, be your full express self, go for it and create it and be limitless, right? And the answer is you're a human being. And there's stuff, right? There's stuff we do that stops us being totally connected to the oneness, that has us in a smaller state, not our expansive state. What I call the small suppressed self, which is the human being, personality, mind, and ego, not the expansive soul that we are, with an expansive energy, knowing our divinity and connected to all of life and really feeling that, not intellectually knowing it, feeling it in the cells of our body. And that is what makes you unstoppable, right? So we're going to go through 4 things that will help you to shift from wherever you are now to create change, to have more of what you want, whatever that more is that you would love. And the first step is this. It's the most obvious starting point when you want to create change, and most people are not doing this, but it's very, very logical, and it's this. You have to both know what you want more of, and you have to outright, without inhibition, ask for what you want. And when I say ask for what you want, I mean declare it to life. And you're not asking like, please can I have? You are declaring it that it is mine. You are declaring very confidently what you want, why you want it, and you are saying it like you are part of divinity, and you're calling it forth. Now, here's why people don't do this. Because they have disconnected themselves from what they really want for various reasons. It can look like this. I tried and it didn't work, so I kind of got disappointed, so my vision shrank and I gave up on what I really wanted, and now I don't talk about it anymore. It's too selfish to ask for what I really want. Well, I've got quite a nice life already, and how much is too much? Maybe I should just be grateful for what I've got. And the list goes on. I can't have it because, so I'm not going to ask. I've asked in the past and I didn't get what I wanted, so there's no point asking now. There's all sorts of things. I can't, I don't know how, it's not right, I shouldn't, I'm not worth it, I'm not good enough. What if I ask and I don't get it? I'll just get disappointed. What will other people think? And on and on and on and on and on and on and on. The noisy mind conditioning that we've picked up through our life today prevents us from clearly saying what we really want, from feeling like we're allowed to, like we have permission to say, I'm here and I want it. Yep, that's right, people. Here I am and I want it. And you name it. Yep, I want more love. I want more intimacy. I want more connection. I want more friendships. I want more opportunities. I want more money. I want a bigger home. I want more health. I want more energy in my body. I want more time to myself. I want whatever. Oh, but it's not realistic. But I can't have that now, but I could maybe have it later in my life. I'm not sure I'm worth it. Is it selfish? I don't know whether I should ask for that. Maybe I should be being more focused on other people and not on myself. You are a spiritual being, and there is nothing in life that is off the table for you to dance and play with. And when you dance and play with life to the fullest extent of your expressiveness, you are life itself made manifest in all its beauty. You shine, you vibrate with the level of unconditional love and joy. Your energy affects everyone around you. It is the most beautiful thing that you could possibly be and do with your life, is to call forth everything that would make your heart sing on steroids, right? I want you to be able to name what you want and ask for it without any hesitation. And I've sat with people in sessions, right, and seen them hold back saying what they want, and you can see it, they're holding back. And it's like, say what you really want. I can't say it. I can't say it because, everything's fine. I've got enough. It's fine. I don't need anything else. Why are you not saying what you really want? Why are you not asking for what you really want? You want to close your eyes and you want to put your hand on your heart and you want to ask your lovely, loving heart, the spirit of you, what you really want. because you will not be on this planet forever. Soul friend, you will not. Your body will pass one day and you will be gone. And I do not want you having a regret as your spirit leaves your body where you go, oh my gosh, I missed the whole point, that I was a creator of my reality and I could create anything I want. And I limited myself because I had made up, or someone had taught me, beliefs that kept me small, right? And this is not about an egoic thing, and it's not about, going out and doing stuff just for the sake of it. It's like, what does your heart yearn for? What does your heart want? What does your beingness want to do? How do you want to live your life if you're really lit up? If you are not connected to that, you are disconnected. And disconnected from that will show up as looking like suppressed, stuck in a rut, uncertain, second guessing, keeping yourself small, feeling powerless. All sorts of things will come from that: anxiety, depression, stress, because you're cut off. It's like cutting off your arm. You've cut off the stream of consciousness that is yearning through your heart to express, expand, experience evolutionary impulse inside of you. So the first step is you're going to name what you really want and you're going to ask for it. And here is the thing. We are not in an age of humanity where you are being asked to wander around and keep yourself in a limited little space. Everything about the shift in energy and the shift in consciousness, even over the last few years, but even particularly in the last 2 years and the last 12 months, is this. And this is the message I get from Spirit, and this is the message I've heard come from other people in connection with their own spiritual wisdom, is this: you must ask for what you really want. You must ask for what you really want. Don't hold back. This is the truth of who you are. You are a creator of your reality. You are not a receiver of stuff that goes on around you. Life is not happening to you. You are happening to life. You are life itself. Why would you stop yourself as life itself expressing itself fully? Just for the fun of it, just for the kicks of it, just because you can. Because it makes you happy. Because it lights up your heart. So anytime you don't ask for it or you feel uncomfortable asking for it, and when I say ask, you show up in the morning, you fling open those curtains, you put your 2 hands up to the sky, palms up, and you say, good morning, universe, here I am, let's play. I am asking, declaring, choosing, creating more joy, more love, more success, more abundance, more money, more opportunities. I'm here for it. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's party. That is what you do when you wake up in the morning. And if you're not doing that, then what are you doing? And why would you not invite the fullness and greatest expression of all those things into your life? When you accurately see who you are and what you are capable of and the joy that is available to you, you will start to connect into and tap into what uniquely matters to you, what is going to be uniquely meaningful to you. So the second thing, how to create change, right? There's 4 steps. We've got asking for what you really want, naming what you really want, declaring it. The second thing is this, and this can be something interesting to wrap our heads around, but stay with me. What you want is not out there, okay? There is no out there. There is only in here. And what I mean by that is this. You are divinity. You are life force made manifest. You are a soul here having a human being experience, and every part of your being is connected to, one with, from, whatever you want to call it. By all names, we honor it. Universe, God, creator, divinity, life force, source, energy, one mind, one consciousness. When you are saying what you are choosing, you are life itself choosing a more expansive experience of this life, okay? You are not a small, weak person. You are not a powerless person. You are not a victim. You are not pleading. You are not begging. You are not asking for something that is not already who you are. Everything is in you. You are resourced by life force energy that is flowing through you, okay? All of life that beats the heart of every other person and breathes all the animals, that is what is beating your heart and breathing you. You are connected to everything. You don't need to go out there and find love and convince somebody to give you the job and figure out how to get stuff. You are it. You are all the love, you are all the abundance, you are all the opportunities, you are infinitely connected to everything. Everything you see is a part of you. And when you understand this, when you go to create change and you're like, I want more joy, love, success, magic, you know that the answer about how to get more of what you want is inside of you. That you are it, that the answers for it are inside of you, that the shift you need to make to be more aligned with it, because it's a part of you, is to align inside yourself. Everything that you need when it comes to creating change is in you, not out there. There is no out there. There is only oneness, one fabric of energy, but our eyes in a human being 3D world show us separation. It shows us that I'm the small body and there's other people over there and there's space and distance between us, and I feel like I have to work hard, figure it out, go out there and get it. There is no out there. Energetically, everything is one fabric, which makes you realize that everything you want, you are already. Everything you want, you are already connected to. Everything you want is already present inside of you. And this makes you very powerful, okay? And this is why it's important to understand that it's all in you, not out there. Because if you believe it's out there, this is where you can get stuck and you can be in victim mindset about not having what you want. Because when we don't have what we want, or we're holding ourselves back from having what we want, we will often feel like life's not helping me, life's not giving it to me, the universe isn't supporting me, I don't understand, I'm a good person, and we can loop in this victim mindset. But actually, again, life is not happening to you, you are happening to life, you are life itself. And so it makes you stop and go, well, if that's true, then where am I not showing up fully? Where can I look within me for an adjustment that will put me in alignment, that will allow me to receive? Where am I not allowing myself? Where am I getting in the way? And until we're willing to own that and say it's all in me, we are permanently making ourselves powerless to life and chance and working hard and trying to make things happen and convincing other people and hoping and luck, versus coming within and saying all of the universe's power is inside of me. I am life itself, ready to dance and play. So if I am in any way going to make powerful change happen around me to invite into my experience more love, joy, magic, success, abundance, then the change is going to happen inside of me, right? Which leads to the third point, and it's this. A really simple tip to help you create change rapidly so you don't spin your wheels, you don't tread water, and you don't loop inside old patterns, and it's this. When you understand that the solution for everything you want in your life is inside of you, because you are life itself and you're connected to everything out there, so your point of power is inside. When you understand that and you don't have what you want and you don't know how to get it, you want to know this. Something in me is holding me back. How do I know that? Because you would not be listening to a podcast about how to create change. You would have already gone and created the change already. So this is very natural, right? As human beings, we get in our way. Here is what happens. We can connect you to what you want. We can name it, and we can get you powerfully declaring to life that you are a part of life and you are now creating and choosing and giving thanks for what you want. Okay, we can get you there, perfect. And we can totally get you to the place of, it's all in me, I'm all powerful, I'm a divine being, and I'm here to dance and play with life. And then we need to focus inside of you on what is preventing you from naturally flowing with all of that. Because when we are born, we pick up conditioned patterns in our mindset and emotional system and behavior. And those things, limiting beliefs, fears, and habitual patterns, those things end up from our childhood running our adult life. These are the things that say, it's not safe to get what I want, I don't want to fail, I'm afraid of rejection, it's selfish to ask for more, who am I to want more in my life, I'm not worthy of having more love, more joy isn't available to me, it's not realistic, I can't just do whatever I want because XYZ, I don't know how, but this, but that. That's not your divine soul self speaking. That's not the totality of life force that gives life to you, talking. That's your small conditioned mind, ego, pain, and history. That's your small self, what I call the suppressed self, okay? And there's nothing wrong with any of this. This is very natural. It happens to everyone. But when you go to create change, that stuff's going to come up. Because when you go to create change, by nature of change, it's you expanding beyond your comfort zone to invite new and more something. New and more love, new and more relationships, new and more business opportunities, career opportunities, promotion, health, vitality, whatever it is, a travel, adventure opportunity. And when you do that, it's going to trigger your stuff. It's going to trigger your fears. It's going to trigger your limiting beliefs. It's going to bring up whatever is in you that is not divine, that wants to be healed. My job is to help you awaken to and embody your soulful self, the power of divinity that you are, to clean up your mind and emotional system, to get rid of all the conditioned stuff you've picked up along the way in your life that doesn't belong to you, so that you can have a clean and powerful inner world that will allow you to create change and to invite in and declare and enjoy all the more that you want, all the more joy, love, success, and magic that you want, okay? And when it comes to doing that, here is the tip. If you want rapid change, don't deal with symptoms, deal with roots. If you deal with symptoms, you'll get temporary relief and you'll probably tread water a bit, and it's very frustrating. We want to deal with roots, and roots are these. Root cause inside of you are your limiting beliefs and your fears. Quite often people are just trying to slap positive thinking on. They're trying to just change their behavior, and then they revert back to old patterns. They try to create change, and then they get uncomfortable and they come back inside their comfort zone and they shrink back, or they don't even start because they don't believe it's possible. You don't want to deal with the symptoms of those things. You don't want to deal with the symptoms out in your life, like, well, everything will be better if I just go out and try to do this and try to find the answers and try to get more of what I want. But it's not working and I don't understand and I'm getting disappointed. The root cause that has you not be able to create that change is always in you, but more than that, it's in you at the root, which are always the beliefs that sound like things like this. It's not safe to have what I want. I can't have more of what I want. It's not right. I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of success. I'm afraid of being judged. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm not deserving. I'm not complete. I don't believe it's possible. I'm missing something. These are foundational conditioned patterns that we learn really early on in life, usually through our upbringing, our education, the experiences that we've had, cultural conditioning. Okay, it's really normal human rite of passage to go through these things. And these things that we pick up early in life, they end up running our adult life. I call it the child self runs your adult life. So you want to create change and then you're like, I don't know what I want. You do know what you want, but there's conditioned patterns in you that will not let you say what it is and go for it. But I don't know, where to start. I've gone out there and tried to make it happen. You will know where to start. It's not that hard, but there's something in you that's holding you back, that's saying it's not okay, it's not safe, it's not good, it's not right. There's something in you that holds you back. I know this because I've spent 10 years, over 10 years, almost 11, 12 years, working with people one-on-one and in groups. And it always comes back to this, always. You have what I call an equation for creation, okay? It's how your life creates, and it goes like this. Your beliefs picked up from early in life and ingrained inside your mindset, subconsciously and consciously, drive your thought patterns. Because of the way you're thinking, you are having certain feeling experiences. Because the way you're thinking and feeling, you are inclined to habitual patterns, behaviors, and choices and actions, and those become the results that you get, okay? And the results you get become your life. And then you perceive all of the things in your life through the beliefs that were causing you problems in the first place, and the cycle goes again. You start thinking a certain way, feeling a certain way, behaving a certain way, getting certain results. You don't like those results, or you do like those results become your life. You look at those results and it goes again, looping in a pattern, your beliefs driving thoughts, driving feelings, driving action, driving results. If you want a different output, you have to change the input. How do you create change? The answer is, if you want change out there, you have to know it's all in here, and you create a different input from within to get a different output out there. And when I say deal with root, not symptoms, you can change your actions. Yes, you can, absolutely. And usually if you haven't dealt with the root level stuff, you'll revert back to habitual old patterns. And you can change your feeling state in a moment, but if you get triggered again because you haven't dealt with the underlying cause, you'll revert back. And you can plaster on some positive thinking, and that's great. But if you haven't dealt with the root cause, that stuff will come up again. And so root cause is, what are your foundational beliefs about who you are, your identity, and what's possible in this world for you? And when you have that aligned to the powerful, divine, soulful being you are, you won't be asking, how do I create change? Because you'll be too busy out there enjoying the change that you created naturally. Okay, so we want to deal with roots, not symptoms, to get you the most effective and the most rapid change. And then the final fourth thing I wanted to share was this. One question you can ask yourself to put you into targeted action to generate more of what you want. When you have named what you want, you've declared it, put your arms out to life and said, I choose it, I create it, I'm a divine being, I'm the power of the universe within me, I'm all about it, let's go. You have realized it's all inside of you. You are one with everything. You don't need to go out there and get it. You need to be it. You need to know you are resourced with life force from within you to create it and to attract it. And you've dealt with the roots within you that would hold you back. Then the last thing is this. What action do I actually take to now get into the world and make it happen? And some people say, I don't know what I would do. That's not true. That's not true. There's not one person I've asked the next question of that hasn't been able to answer it. Here's the question you ask yourself. In relation to the thing I want, what is the one next most obvious step that I could take that would carry me closer toward it? It could be a tiny, small thing or a big thing. It could be ask more questions, get more information, do some research, connect with other people, find out more, read a book, call someone, go and do the thing. Right? But there is a next most obvious step, and here's why people don't take it. Well, there's no point, because if I take that step, I'm still not in a position to be able to do what I want, so there's no point, I'll just wait. Or I don't know what I would do once I've done that, so I'm uncertain, it's uncertain, so I'll just wait. You can't wait, because your life will just tick by. You have to be in action and meet life halfway. There is nothing to be afraid of. When you take one step, more of your path will be illuminated for you. And you need to know the only reason you don't take the steps, or think you even don't know the steps, is because of the stuff we talked about earlier that doesn't even belong to you, conditioned stuff that gets in the way, beliefs and fears that are picked up early in life. And you know, in relation to those things that we talked about earlier, what happens is when we're little people in our world, we're trying to figure out how to be good and safe and successful, what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad, what's allowed, what's not allowed. How do I get by in this world? And we take on our parents and grandparents, our family, our ancestral conditioning. We take on our cultural conditioning, our church conditioning. We take on our school conditioning, everything. We're soaking it up like a sponge. And what we do is we develop coping strategies to get by in this world. We develop mechanisms to try to feel safe in this world. And it works when we're a child because it helps us to feel safe, you know, like to stay small, to not ask for things, to be quiet, to, you know, make sure that we don't be too this or too that in case we get rejected or people don't like it. We're just concerned with our safety and our bonding and acceptance. But that doesn't work when we're adults. That keeps us small. It keeps us as the suppressed small self. That is not who you are. You are not the noise in your mind. You are not the emotions in your body. You are not what other people told you. You are not the things that happened to you. You are none of those things. You are life force made manifest. You are the entire universe pouring through a body, beating your heart. You are a divine being. You are a soul that is here with a plan and purpose, and you came for everything. And there is nothing that is too much for you to receive. There is no amount of joy, love, success, and magic that is too much for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. The question is, will you allow yourself to receive it? Will you place limits on what is possible? Will you place limits on what you are worthy of? Will you place limits on what you feel like you can handle? You are able to have more of what you want, and it is available to you. 1, name it and ask for it. Declare it like it's yours. You are the universe made manifest. 2, it's all in you to have it. The power is within you. You are no victim at all. You are not looking to life to give you something. You are life. You are life and you are creating. You are a creator of your reality. 3, you look for the things that are getting in the way that would have you be less than your divine, powerful self, and you get rid of them. You address the beliefs and the fears. You shift them. You come into alignment with the powerful soul you are. 4, you ask yourself, what's the next most obvious step I could take to carry me towards that which I want? If this is resonating with you, you're the first to hear on this podcast that for August, I'm opening up 5 more spaces in my private one-on-one client coaching. If you are ready for me to invest all my time in you to help you with all of this, then here's what you want to do. To find out about this and to secure one of those spaces, send me a DM on social or send me an email to support@bernadettelogue.com, and in the subject, just put one word. Type joy. Joy, joy. And what I'll do is when I receive that message from you, I will reply back and I will give you all the information about the August coaching package, all the details, everything you need to know, and then you'll be able to see if that's a resonant fit for you. And if it is, you can reply back. We can get the party started. Okay, I take a limited number of people each month because I've only got capacity for a small number of people. If you are going to be one of them, I'm very excited to be walking alongside you. We do weekly, private, one-on-one Zoom video calls, unlimited messaging support to help you. My zone of genius is getting to the root cause rapidly. So I will have you naming what you really want, aligning to it and declaring it, identifying what is going on within you that would have you limited from moving into that rapidly, clearing that psychologically and emotionally, and having an action plan that carries you with simple next most obvious steps toward that which you are creating for yourself. You are life itself. You are God created divinity, universe made manifest. You are a child of it. The sooner you believe it, you think it, you feel it, the sooner out there changes and you are able to soak up and enjoy all that is available to you. You are not here on this planet forever. You deserve to have the greatest, most expansive experience. You are not here for suffering. You are here to overcome and triumph. You are not here to be small. You are here to be your soulful, most expressed self. I'm all about it. I would love to help you with it. So don't forget, DM me or email me support@bernadettelogue.com. If this is resonating, type the word joy. I'll send you info on the one-on-one package for August. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to connect with you again really soon. I wish you a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world.
Thanks for listening to Practical Spirituality with B. I'll talk to you next episode for more spiritual advice for your everyday life, helping you align with your soul so you can live with purpose, fulfillment, and magic.